So really and truly, I'm making this video to drag myself because it's a mess. Okay, so life's a mess at the moment, actually, quite frankly. I don't really know. I'm struggling really to find the words. I've just journaled a little bit because it's just like everything was everything. I'm close to losing it. And it's actually not because of anyone. And I think that's where, if you can't tell on the camera, thank God, but my whole room's a mess. I mean, I haven't even made my bed. There is nobody to blame for my life being in a shambles. And the problem with it is because, I'm just gonna talk because we're friends. And it seems like you're the only person I can talk to right now because no one else is around me. So I just thought, let me turn on the camera. This could possibly help somebody. Just let them know, you know, you're not the only one who feels like they're going mad. My lips are even dry. My skin's dry. I'm breaking out on my forehead. Actually, my forehead's getting better. But yeah. Nails have grown out, everything. Just excuse how I look. But anyway, yeah, just got back from Ghana and it just feels like, you know, everyone tells themselves 2020 or the new year is going to be full of great stuff. I too told myself those things because I do actually believe that this year is going to be a great year for me, undoubtedly. But it seems I have been confronted with the sheer fact that this year is going to be great only if I change, only if I decide to step up to the plate of the level of responsibility needed for the level of success that I desire. Yes. I really want to accomplish some really great stuff this year, and January was a good month. I went to Ghana to bury my grandmother and it just made me think a lot about legacy. My grandma, amazing. She was amazing. Like, she was a person who, like, even at her funeral, me and my brother were discussing, like, you would think we were burying someone famous. So many people came. We did it in such, like, no expense was spared. We did it in such a great fashion, not for fashion's sake, but because she deserved it. And the reason why people were willing to pour out so much on her, and this is a woman who, she didn't go to school, she wasn't rich, she didn't grow up rich, she actually grew up extremely poor, and she raised 6 kids by herself. She was widowed at a really young age. She raised 6 kids by herself in a really, really small 1-room place, and now here she is with 6 kids who are accomplished in some right and who can give her a good send-off, and now grandkids who are like the likes of doctors and graduates and good people. That is legacy. Like, she started with nothing, and just because of her faith and her determination and her dedication and commitment to her family, she was able to make something out of nothing. And here I am with a lot more than she had, and my life is falling apart. And it's not really falling apart. Like, let me not exaggerate. People have got it way worse than I have. Not trying to be, you know, first world problems. But my biggest problem at the moment is the fact that I feel like I'm not succeeding. I'm not doing well. And for me, I don't like that feeling. I'm not a loser. I'm very competitive. And right now I'm competing with myself and I'm losing. I have other versions of myself from previous years who have been doing way better than me, not just financially, but in terms of my feeling of self-satisfaction. I'm very, very not self-satisfied right now. And please ignore all the grammar mistakes that I may be making. But when you're upset, what is the English language? So I'm currently at a place of, I'm giving myself, 3 months to get myself sorted. Right now, it's February 3rd. Shout out to Renee. Happy birthday to you. Happy 23rd birthday. We're gonna boogie. But I'm giving myself till May the 4th, which is my birthday, to sort myself out, because surely this can't be it. Like, really and truly, this actually cannot be it for me. Like, I refuse to believe, like, that as somebody who was made for success, I was made to thrive. I'm like literally more than a conqueror. That's what the word says about me. I can't live a life full of, and the thing is, my life is actually not bad at the moment. It's not, sorry, I've gone like from things are falling apart to my life's not that bad. I've still got a roof over my head. I've still got a roof over my head. I still live in a warm home. You know, my family members, apart from my grandmother, are alive. Everyone, like, no one's sick. Everyone is fine. Everything is okay. There's nothing to, like, die about. And that's the problem. My life is very mediocre at the moment. And I don't like mediocrity. I don't like all my potential going to waste and me just living on that average line. That's not me. Simple as that. And I'm not talking about like doing things on other people's standards. I'm talking about my internal feeling of thriving and achievement and success and fulfillment. I haven't got that at the moment. So back to what I was saying about 2020. All the things that I have prayed for have come, which is amazing. We actually thank God. But they've actually come and they're just looking at me and they're like, listen, what are you made of, sis? Who are you? Because you can ask for, great responsibility. You can ask for, great influence. You can ask for a good business. But at the moment, I have business ideas and I have things that have the potential to be great. But now every idea, every plan, every vision is looking at me and being like, okay, but what have you got? Like, are you actually ready to make this into what it could potentially be? And it's like I'm standing in the face of possibility and I'm shaking like a leaf. That's not me. So my voice is so high pitched at the moment. And that's not me. I'm not a fearful person, right? I'm not a fearful person. I can do things. I can feel the fear and do it anyway. But it's like I've been halted and I feel stuck. Not because things are holding me back, but because I am holding me back. Because I've gotten used to being mediocre. Because I've gotten used to feeling average. Because I've gotten used to not necessarily averageness. On everyone's scale of success is different. Some people may look at me and be like, your life's going fine. But that's not actually what matters. What matters is, how do I feel inside? Do I feel like I'm living up to my potential? I don't care what Tom, Dick and Harry are doing outside. I don't care whether you've got 1 million cars and you've got 1,000 houses. That's actually not my measures of success. My measures of success is what I know I could be. And right now, I'm not that. Because of this, I feel stuck. And me feeling stuck, unfortunately, or fortunately, because it's created, a need for me to change, there is no one to blame. There is nobody to blame for me feeling stuck. Because for the last year and a half, the majority of my life has really been under my control. I've been self-employed. I've been able to kind of carve out my own road and path, which has been great because it's given me a lot of freedom. And as much as some people can say, oh, but you've had, external pressures and social pressures, and I studied all of these things, so I totally get it. Society is not really set up to make things fair for all people. Totally understand. But within myself, I know I haven't been doing the things that I could have been doing, and I haven't been doing the things that I should have been doing for where it is I want to go. And now I'm mad at myself. You get me? There is actually nobody to blame. And I'm so used to being in an immature state where it's like, it was this person's fault, it was this thing's fault, it was the fact that I couldn't do X, Y, Z. But there is actually nobody to blame. The reason why I feel stuck is because I've allowed myself to get stuck. I've allowed myself to not do the things that would push me out of my comfort zone and therefore push me to progress. So really and truly, I'm making this video to drag myself because it's a mess. It's actually it's the absolute ghetto. If my edges look crusty, it's because I used the gel that I wasn't meant to use. I'm going to take out my braid soon because I just feel, to be honest, I like it though. They did a really good job. Yeah, I just think, don't be worried for me. I'm not having a breakdown. I'm really just trying to get myself in check. And I thought I would just document it as the beginning of this journey. Everything, and it's, yeah, let me just reiterate. It's not a mess because things are like broken in pieces. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic, but it's because of my own lack of maturity, my own lack of willingness to change, my own lack of motivation to change, my own foolishness. It's foolishness to know what to do and just not do it. And I think sometimes as people, we find satisfaction in just knowing the answers and not actually having to do the work to make sure that our lives look like a solution. Do you get what I mean? Or look like our problems have been solved. I know what I should be doing right now in order for my business to do well. I know what I should be doing right now in order for my physical body to be healthy. I know what I should be doing right now in order for my spiritual life to grow to a new level. Obviously, there's aspects of it that I'll never know, but those are the doors that God just opens, you know, supernatural things. But I haven't even got the things I need to do in order. I'm really out of order to ask for extraordinary things to happen. I know what I'm capable of. I know that I'm smart. I know that I am, you know, I have certain talents, and I know I need to grow them, but I know I'm talented in certain areas, but I'm not putting them to work. And it's actually foolish to have, it's like saying you're hungry and someone puts food in front of you but you don't eat, and yet you're still crying that you're hungry. Court, sort yourself out. Anyway, yeah, so I've got till May 4th to sort myself out. Whether you guys get an update on this situation or not, yeah, you definitely should, because I haven't really got in mind much YouTube content that I specifically want to film apart from just sharing my journey. And it seems like right now, this is the beginning of that journey. I need to sort my life out. Sort it out. Just sort it out. Yeah. And I will. And I'm going to have, you know, a long nap. Well, not even a long nap. I shouldn't nap because I've actually got stuff to do. I'm just going to get my day done, start being productive, a lot more productive than I have been, and get moving, you know? And then I'm going to sleep, have a good full night's sleep, and wake up tomorrow and just take on the day, because life won't kill me. Oh, no, I won't die. No, I will live. I will live. And I will live an abundant life. I'm going to a new dimension of excellence. I just need to allow myself to go there. I just need to want it bad enough to, not even want it bad enough. I just need to do the thing. Like, I just need to get myself together. That's actually the entire premise of this video. I need to get myself together. You might need to get yourself together. But just know, we need to get ourselves together, and we can actually do it. And we need to just go on that journey of every day accumulating to be good. Do you get what I mean? If we just take small steps, by the time we look back, we'll realise how far we've come. Simple as that, really. I need to clean my room. So yeah.